and I drove a long ways. My whole county and my city all have a anti-tethering. Actually, it's just an anti-chaining ordinance. So I understand pretty much everything you all have written up, and I just want to show you a few things, and I can answer a lot of y'all's questions. And I realize that right now it doesn't say chain or cable, stake and cable, or trolley system. The ordinances in my county, we clarified that. And there's a lot of hunters here, and where I live, there's a lot as well. So we're not against tethering. I realize that a lot of you hunters have 10, 20, 30 dogs, probably tethered. But there's a proper way. Chains need to go away. But they make cables now for 250-pound tests, just like fishing, so y'all should understand that. They make a cable with a stake, and you can cement it in the ground, and you can put a pole in the ground, what have you. They can be 15 foot long, swivel, spin around, have plenty of room. But an 80-pound pit bull, a 110-pound pit bull, he's not breaking that 250-pound test cable. You can go to Lowe's and you can make your own, and they can be as big around as my arm, but be a heck of a lot lighter. 80-pound chain that I took off of a 50-pound dog, okay? This is what we see. Saving the chain dogs, I see it every day. And it's unbelievable at the way people tether their dogs. And I realize that maybe none of you in here are tethering your dogs like this. But if you are, this is insane, because I can hardly carry this myself, and I'm 175 pounds. So why does a 50-pound dog have to carry something like this? And this thing is like 15 or 20 foot long. So he's carrying all of this weight, because you spoke about weight earlier and the length. This dog was on this for 13 years. When we took her off of that 13-year area, she didn't even know what it was like to step over the grass, because she didn't know what grass was. I realize that you don't really have a time limit, and that's fine. But if your dogs are on 24/7, if they're on a tether, and I realize hunters, you take them out, you run them. If you go hunting every day, or if you go hunting once a week, I feel like you get enough exercise. So I would like for most of the hunters to not feel like this ordinance and law is against you, because it's not. You guys can understand what I'm trying to say when just taking the chains off, putting a little bit better tethering on the dogs, like the stake and the cable or a trolley system. I realize you have to spend a little bit of money, but those chains sell pretty good. I've had all kind of offers for those chains.
Thank you for your comments.
All right.